Tokovani, everybody. All right. So I'm Tam Inspires, and I am your fertility juju mama, and I am doing your fertility juju reading for, let's see, I think water. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do water signs, and then after this, I'm gonna definitely do the what is it? Let me see. Let me look at my phone just to be accurate. So I did fire and earth. So water and air. So if you a water sign, what is that? Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. You in the right spot. Okay. So let's jump into this fertility reading because I don't have all day. So let's see what's for you, okay? First card. You're going to carry full term. And for a lot of y'all are pregnant, okay? Y'all going to find out by the end of this month that you're going to be pregnant and you're going to carry full term. So if you have been experiencing loss after loss, ain't going to be no loss this time. You are pregnant. You're going to carry full term. And because this shift that we're in this season, you need to hold on to this. Okay? Don't doubt yourself. Do not doubt the dreams your ancestors have given to you. They gave it to you for a reason. And for a lot of y'all, I'm holding a ancestral baby naming ceremony the day before Mother's Day. So I will highly suggest you sign up. I'm going to put that in my description because them babies going to come forth and they're going to give you exactly what you need. And this time, the ancestors are going to speak to you through your womb. It's a ceremony like probably you ain't never experienced, okay? Because you ain't never had it with me. But a lot of y'all, you will carry full term, okay? And a lot of y'all are pregnant. So when you see this, because my readings are timeless, when you see this, just know it's for you, okay? You're going to carry full term, girl, all right? And, it's interesting because this card right here, it says it's okay to grieve. I know you've been grieving. I know you've been grieving. You've been in grief for years, okay? And you're going to get through it. And you're going to get this. We in the spring, y'all. Things are blossoming. Look at the trees. If you down south, I'm in Texas, y'all. The trees are blossoming. Things are blossoming. The animals are coming forth with their babies. I'm telling you, pay attention to nature, okay? Because you're going to get through this and you're going to carry full term, okay? For a lot of y'all, you have to let go. So when you let go, so say I'm holding on to the grief of what has happened in the past, I'm holding on and I keep getting the same result over and over. But as soon as I let go, what I'm doing is I am allowing my spirit, I'm allowing my dreams to manifest. I'm allowing my ancestors to speak through me, to continue to encourage me. But I have to do that myself. I have to let go, okay? So they're saying like some of y'all are really in the fall season. You have to get through the fall, rest, and then get to the springtime, okay? Because some of y'all aren't in the fall season of letting go. You have to. And for a lot of y'all, you may conceive or give birth in the fall, okay? Again, my readings are timeless. So, just make sure you like and subscribe and share and save and come back to this reading and let me know. Let me know, Juju Mamas. Okay? All right. Because I'm really looking forward to how everything's going to work out for you because it is. It is. You got to believe it is. I can't believe it more than you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so if you're in a relationship or you a single Juju Mama, I feel like your partner's going to get, they're going to get their coins, okay? So if there's a job opportunity or there's, ideals, money-making ideals, cryptocurrencies and things like that, somebody coming into his life saying invest in this, real estate, he gonna get his coins. And I feel like he got a little gray. You see that little gray on top of his head? He got, yeah, definitely that gray. He gonna get his coins. I also feel like because this coin remind me of like a pentacle, like Solomon magic. So maybe y'all may be into the Solomon kind of magic, the book of Moses, something like that. So if they're into that or you're into that, you may want to there's like probably a pentacle or a sigil like that. And you may want to place a candle or intentions or something on top of that because I feel that really really strong, okay? Because I feel like he a magical warlock kind of man. He a juju man, all right? And he know his craft, okay? and you're here to help him bring it forth and birth it out of him. Okay, and maybe that's what's coming for a lot of y'all. Like, he got to birth this so that your womb can be ready. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can afford them babies. All right. I'm just being real. A lot of y'all are walking away. Okay. But why are you looking back? You got to walk away. Some of y'all may be walking away from, certain jobs, certain relationships, and things like that. It's okay to walk away. With endings come beginnings, y'all. But you can't look back. Some of y'all just reminisce too many times on what has happened. And there's nothing wrong with that. But just know that right now, you're in the energy of the now, and what your energy is right now is going to prepare you for your future. Okay, so looking back ain't gonna help you. It's not. We in new energy, y'all. We in some new energy. Bottom card. I feel like for a lot of y'all, like I said, this is gonna come up. You're gonna carry full time, but this anxiety. Oh, can y'all see this? This anxiety. You see my ring light. This anxiety that's coming up for y'all. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there we go. She's anxious. She think a storm is gonna come because she's so used to the past. This is gonna happen, but you got to get through this. Okay, you got to walk away from these ideals and what has happened and stuff like that. It look, the card and fell to the ground. Leave her where she is. You can't look back. Okay, so remove that anxiety. All right, because there's some beautiful things that's about to be birthed, y'all. Some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right. So a lot of y'all have an elder ancestor, and she's saying no. She may pass. She may be like in a hospice care, or just you may be doing everything you can do. She's like, no, let her ascend, okay, so that you can elevate her. All right, they're here for you. Connect with your guides and your spirits. But she's like, no, she's a better use in the other realms than this realm. So allow her spirit to rise. Okay, I feel like it's for maybe just a few of y'all. Let that grandmother go. She's like, no, I don't need no more herbs. I don't need no more prayers to keep me here in this realm. Let me go. No, she's ready to ascend. And you know what? While she ascends and elevate, she could be coming back through you once everything gets, in order. Things happen that way. So it could be a baby girl energy that's coming through for y'all. The spiritual realm is quite interesting. So definitely pay attention to that. You definitely want to pay attention to that, y'all. Okay. All right. All right, my water signs. All right. So if you are experiencing any kind of abuse and toxicity in your relationship, or you may be the abusive one or toxic one, you're gonna have to walk away from that. You're gonna have to walk away from that. Remember, that woman, she's on the ground right now. I'm gonna leave her with you. I'm gonna let her rest in peace, okay? You gotta walk away from that. If you are the one, you're gonna have to get help. Because a lot of that, maybe you came from a toxic household, your mother was toxic, and now you are becoming that toxic mother that you resented because it's in your blood, it's in your epigenetics. You have certain tendencies, okay? You have a high tolerance for pain and words that are verbal abuse and stuff like that. So, yeah, really, really work on that, okay? And like I said, if you're in an abusive relationship and it's toxic, don't proceed. Do not pass go. Let it go. Walk away. Don't look back. It's not for you. All right. Don't have a baby thinking that baby is going to bring all that love and light, because honestly, it probably won't. Okay. It's going to bring more toxic, abusive contracts in your bloodline, and it's going to be carried on generations. If you ain't going to deal with it, it's going to be passed on to this baby girl, and so forth and so forth. If no one in your bloodline is going to heal, acknowledge it, work through it, get the therapy, healing modalities that you need to break free from that abuse. Okay. It takes time, y'all. So, yeah, some of y'all are getting a divorce. Some of y'all will break up. And it's because of this. Okay. I know I don't like when these cards come up, but it always comes up, my water signs. All right. Because This person is drowning. It's either you or your partner's drowning, okay? And you're gonna have to sever those contracts, all right? I don't care if that person seems to be like a twin flame soulmate. You learn your lesson. It's time to move on. Okay? That's just what it is, okay? Let me look at the bottom of this deck to see what's going on. So it's a lot of family interference. Who wants to be around somebody? Who wants to be around somebody and family all in your business? All this drama is coming from your family or your partner's family. Who wants to deal with that? They toxic. I'm telling you, it's time to break the cycles. If you and your partner are not breaking the cycles, do not bring a baby in this world. And if you do, like, y'all gonna have to like change. Y'all gonna have to do better. Okay? Somebody has to break it so it's not passed on. We are passing on generational blessings. And this family a little toxic, and they all gather together and stuff, but they toxic as I don't know what, and they used to it. They're used to the verbal abuse. They're used to, you know, they're used to like somebody like, save me. And they're like, high five, save yourself, you know? So really, really be aware of that. Okay, y'all? Yeah, I know that kind of sucks, but that's your reading. All right. Last few cards, and I'm going to let you go. Okay. So you got this kind of obsessive energy. I don't know if y'all can see this. What are you obsessing over? Are you obsessing over pregnancy and stuff like that? Write it down. Write it down. It's draining you. It's draining you. And maybe that has something to do with the family. Sometimes some families, you're with somebody and you're having a hard time having a baby. You keep losing a baby, or you're just having, issues with your fertility, and you're obsessing over it because you want to, you want to please your mate. You want to please that family, but it is emotionally draining you. Okay. You should have walked away. I feel like some of y'all are behind with the time. I just had a juju mama. She said that she saw a video of me about, another juju mama who left her partner. They got a divorce or broke up or something like that. I can't remember because it happens so often. And she was with that person for like 8 years. The other one was 15 years, 15, 17 years. They broke up, got divorced, found somebody else, and got pregnant within 6 months. And all this time, they thought that they were infertile, and they weren't. They just probably wasn't a biological fit with that partner. Or maybe something spiritually was going on. Okay. So consider all the options, okay? That's why you should book a fertility reading with me, because we get to see this. And a lot of times, my juju mamas, I'm not, I really, really feel like some couples should work it out. But if you're being abused and it's toxic, no, get help, okay? Really, really get help. All right, but for a lot of my juju mamas, they go to the next person, and within like 6 months to a year, they're pregnant like that. They went through all the fertility treatments. IVF kept failing. IUI kept failing, but they get with this person, they naturally have a baby, and nothing was wrong. It just was divine timing, and everything just aligned. It's just what it is. It just is what it is. Okay. So self-absorbed. All right. Everybody has feelings, including yourself. All right. Acknowledge the fact that a person has the right to feel the way that they feel, and you do too. Now, what y'all need to be working on is the way that you are comprehending, you are perceiving their feelings in the way that you are expressing it. Okay. But understand other people have feelings. All right. And sometimes we do have to have empathy in our relationships. And this goes for whether you're with a partner, family, all that. And I just feel like there could be a lack of empathy. All right. So that y'all can overcome this. So empathy on your end or empathy on your partner's end. Y'all gonna have to really work on some internal stuff. All right. Because like I said, the beginning of the reading, that baby wanted to come. Let me see if I can find it. This pregnancy, this baby wants to come, but if there's some toxicity and abuse, and divorce and breakup, it may not even manifest the way that you manifest. Even though this partner may get a job, or life is got the coins or something. Maybe it could be somebody new that you meet, and y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all be having some really complicated lives. And that could be, while you're grieving. There's a lot of things going on, but just know that this is totally possible for you, but you're gonna have to work on the relationship in the back end. And I always tell my juju mamas, I don't always post pregnancy announcements because some people are really in really jacked up relationships and they're pregnant by this person. And then they hit me up, what can they do? And I'm like, y'all need to see a therapist. That is not my gift, okay? To sit and listen to, y'all, that's not my gift, okay? But I can definitely recommend you to some great therapists, okay? That's it. That's all. And again, I have a baby naming ceremony coming up the day before Mother's Day. That Saturday beforehand. It's a ceremony. You have to be present. There is no recording. You have to come ready and open to receive your baby's name. Sometimes some of us, like me, I've had baby names since I was like in second grade. But when you in the spirit, this baby may have another name that they may give you. The ancestors may say, no, this is the name. And so that's what the ceremony is about. Okay, so I hope y'all join me. And again, I'm going to put the link in the description box and you don't want to miss this. All right. All right. I love y'all. Peace out.